Hello, everybody, and a good evening to you all. My name is Sean Bennett. You are not missing any varsity action here on MyLocalRadio.com. Right now, we are just finishing up the Lyman girls JV game against the Kemmerer varsity game, against the Kemmerer girls varsity team. Once again, Lyman varsity played Kemmerer earlier in the season, so Jason Hansen made the decision to bring his junior varsity team tonight to play the Kemmerer Rangers, so that's why there's no girls varsity game on the tap tonight. We just have this game in front of us where the Lyman Eagles are leading by 3 here with about 3 minutes to go. Once this game concludes, we're going to hop right into a pregame show for our boys basketball game live on MyLocalRadio.com. Once again, thank you for tuning in on this Tuesday evening. Some Tuesday basketball, don't get to see that every day. But once again, you're not missing any varsity action. This is the girls JV game. The girls JV team against the Kemmerer varsity girls basketball team. So we were not going to cover it tonight. I'm going to show the last couple minutes, however, for those who have joined the stream early. Just know our varsity coverage has not begun yet, so we're not missing anything. I'm going to call it as I see it throughout. Obviously, I don't have the lineups or the rosters for either of the JV squads here, so I'm just going to kind of let things play out in front and let the viewers at home watch the final 3 minutes of this game, where Dale Anderson is coaching his team to a 4-point lead. Lyman girls elected to stay home. The varsity girls elected to stay home tonight, so they did not make the trip. But some of the varsity players, or some of the girls who do play some varsity minutes, including Mandy Air with the ball up top now, is on the roster. And with 4-point lead and 2:25 left here. Kemmerer trying to make some things interesting here as they cut the deficit to 1. Lyman has pretty much led throughout in this contest and setting up and working on some things up here, so I haven't been paying attention to the game intently enough to see who scored every basket, but Lyman has led the majority of the game. Kemmerer trying to come back on their home court and get a varsity win over a junior varsity team tonight. Dale Anderson calling out some instructions for his group. Shot down low, a foul was called. I believe it's going to go against the Lyman Eagles here. 1:33 on the clock. Keep in mind this is a junior varsity Lyman Eagles team, so you're wondering why are some of these players on the court that I haven't seen very often. Some key experience playing the 2A Kemmerer Rangers tonight. Laid back in there from Kemmerer, and Kemmerer's got a 1-point lead here with 1:25 on the clock, so Dale Anderson and his junior varsity team have some work to do here in this final 1:20 after leading the majority of the game, and just like that, Dale Anderson's going to call a timeout. We're going to stay right here on MyLocalRadio.com. Thank you for joining us once again. My name is Sean Bennett on this Tuesday evening here in Kemmerer. Do appreciate everyone tuning in to watch the boys action to follow in about 1 minute and 20 seconds, barring an overtime period. Was able to talk to Kevin Lueck before the game, and while this game was going on, Kevin felt very excited, very anxious to play this game tonight. Was hoping his team would be able to use this to get back out on track. Something his team has kind of been faltering of late. Couple losses in a row for his Lyman Eagles squad, and they hope to get a win tonight over 1-13 Kemmerer Rangers varsity. Just going to take this away so we can see the basket more clearly, but just keep in mind it's still junior varsity action here if you're just joining us. JV team from Lyman in the blue, Kemmerer in the white. Kemmerer with a 1-point lead. They just took their first lead of the contest. Lyman has led for the entirety of this contest until about 10 seconds ago. And that's going to be, looks like, nope, it's off of Kemmerer. I was going to say a turnover there, but it was deemed that it did go off of Kemmerer, and that is actually a turnover because Lyman threw it away on the inbounds pass the second time around. Layup is short. Second opportunity short. That one is put up again from Kemmerer, and offensive rebounds coming in handy for the Kemmerer Lady Rangers. Foul on Lyman, by the way, did go on Charlize Rose, one of the freshmen playing in this contest. It was her second foul. And the second free throw is no good, but pulled down by Lyman. So still at 1 point here. And Madison Harris with it, getting it across the timeline. Back to the other side of the court. Trying to get it down low. They feed it in, and a foul was called on the floor. But that is a double bonus foul. So Lyman will shoot 2 free throws at the line here. Chance to not only tie the game, but take the lead with 41.5 to go. Lyman JV team playing the Kemmerer varsity team. And right now, Lyman looking good so far. Just have surrendered the lead. And the first free throw is good. So we're tied here at 46-0 with 41 on the clock. Dale Anderson pacing back and forth on the sideline. Second free throw is long from Charlize Rose, and here come the Kemmerer Rangers the other way, and I believe a foul has been called near midcourt. Dale Anderson not happy at that, because that'll send the Kemmerer Lady Rangers to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Foul goes against Rose, so Rose missed the free throw and then committed a foul near midcourt. Talked to Jason Hansen. He was ultimately looking to get some more experience for some of these younger players, especially Charlize Rose, who has had some varsity minutes this season as a freshman, but looking to get some more experience against a varsity team in Kemmerer, and then also looking to find out who of his 3 spots remaining. He has 9 girls that are consistently playing junior varsity and varsity at the varsity level. So 9 girls that sit on the bench total, including his 5 starters from that varsity team. It leaves him 3 spots. You have 3 spots for regional and state action where you can have 12 players on your roster. And Jason Hansen really just trying to figure out this weekend, or this week I guess we could say, and especially today, on what he wants to do as far as those lineups come out. Timeout just about to come to its end here. Kemmerer goes back to the free throw line, a 1-and-1. Only the 7th foul on the Lyman Eagles. 3rd on Rose, and with 36.7 to play, Kemmerer is going to try to squeak out a varsity win over the junior varsity Lyman Eagles girls basketball team. First one is up being good. Kemmerer with a 47-46 lead in this contest now. Second free throw, off the rim and out. Pulled down by Hope Sinnott, going the other way with 32 seconds to go. Lyman trails by 1 here. You need to get a basket if they want to win. Mandier driving down the left side of the paint. Mandier lays it in through some contact. And Mandier has given the Lyman Eagles JV team a lead at 48-47. Thrown down on the baseline, rimmed out, no good. Rebound from Charlize Rose, and Rose throws it away. Mandier defending down low, more contact, no call. Referee's letting a lot go here, and with 3 seconds to go, a foul was called. It's going to go against Kemmerer. You can see the coach clearly not happy. That's Tim Fagnant. Clearly not pleased at the amount of contact that was allowed to go on that last possession. Yeah, with 2.8 to play, the Lyman Eagles can pretty much ice it at the free throw line. They can make this a 3-point game with about 3 seconds to go, and Tim Fagnant, I believe, will call his last timeout. So Lyman, even if these 2 free throws are successful, Lyman knows that at best it's going to be a 3-point game and a 1-possession game. So Kemmerer's going to at least have 1 more shot to win it, or to tie the game and send it to overtime. And if Lyman misses 1 or both of those free throws, Kemmerer's most likely going to get a 3 off for the win, unless Lyman can defend these final 2.8 seconds. Well, they do say that free throws win and lose you ball games. And for these younger girls on the junior varsity team for Lyman, a great experience of that tonight, hoping to propel their team to a victory. Going to the free throw line, by the way, is Hope Sinnott, junior, with a 1-point lead and 2.8 on the clock. First free throw, nothing but nylon there, so Hope Sinnott extends the lead to 2. This is probably the big free throw, because this would determine at worst if Lyman goes to overtime, or they could wind up losing. Second free throw up and good. Kemmerer is going to need a last second shot here with 2 seconds. 3 is up and no good. Short. The Lyman Eagles junior varsity team walks away with a 50-47 victory at the Kemmerer Rangers home court. So the Lyman girls JV team comes out here and they get a varsity win. So sure, if any of the girls are watching from back home, I'll be pleased to see their team doing so well and getting another victory. 50-47 the final score. Stay tuned here. We're going to take a short commercial break and then join us for the MyLocalRadio.com pregame show. Brought to you by MyLocalRadio.com. The Kemmerer Rangers boys varsity team is going to play against the Lyman Eagles boys varsity team, coached by Kevin Lueck, coming up after this commercial break.
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a custom lift kit with new tires and wheels. We've got a huge selection to choose from, so no matter what your style is, we've got the tires and wheels to make you smile. The way your truck looks reflects on you. Get the reflection you want with a lift kit, new tires, and wheels from Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. 157 Bear River Drive. Stop in today.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same day and next day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
If you had a toothache, would you see a foot doctor? Or would you go to the dermatologist to have a baby? Of course not. When your vehicle needs service, take it to the best qualified mechanics. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, our technicians are GM certified service experts. They're trained to know every inch of your vehicle. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Have all your service done at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. Orthopedic surgery is the practice of medicine centered around bones and joints. It's all about movement and activity and getting that to be less painful. Watching a patient with a specific problem, whether that's pain or decreased range of motion, and being able to treat them, by far the best part of my job.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Your mobility affects every aspect of your life. When you suffer from an injury that decreases your mobility, or maybe you're just noticing that you're having a harder time balancing and your flexibility isn't what it used to be, call Randy Christofferson at Achieve Sports Medicine. Randy will work with you to improve your overall health by reducing pain and improving mobility. Schedule your appointment today by calling 307-747-4627. Achieve Sports Medicine in Lyman. No excuses, just results.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Stream your favorite music all day, every day, or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Dr. Dog, the other day I was at the dog park and ran into Keegan, the Irish setter from up the road. When we smelled hello, I was surprised because he smelled like delicious roasted duck. When I asked if he'd been hunting, he said nein, he had been to see you.
Yes, Mr. Hans German Shepherd, I'm recommending Canine Superfood Advanced from PetMinerals.com for all my canine patients. The powder mixes with your dog food to create a delicious duck-flavored gravy. Order your Superfood Advanced from PetMinerals.com today.
Bring your vehicle for service at Rocky Mountain Yeti and feel the difference. It's easy. Visit with one of the friendly service riders and then relax and enjoy hot waffles and ice cream. While you relax Yeti style, your vehicle will be worked on by our experienced mechanics. From regular maintenance to major repairs, we do it all. Have your service work done at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston and feel the difference. Get Yeti'd today.
Ooh, yeah.
100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
Back here in Kemmerer, Wyoming for a varsity contest between the Lyman Eagle boys varsity team and the Kemmerer Rangers. The Kemmerer Rangers got their first win on the boys' side of the year over the weekend when they beat Shoshone. And now they'll look to make it 2-0 against the Lyman Eagles. However, Kevin Lueck and his squad also in a little bit of a slump, self-admitted from Kevin Lueck, but certainly hoping his team gets back on track and can get a win on the road here against the 2A Kemmerer Rangers. This is the MyLocalRadio.com pregame show brought to you by MyLocalRadio.com. Thank you for tuning in on this Tuesday evening where the Lyman Eagles have taken on the road. If you are not able to listen to our broadcast radio show, my radio show this morning on KMYN Radio at 10:30 in the morning every Tuesday, 10:30 to 11 a.m. on KMYN 99.1 on your dials and mylocalradio.com. I did outline my schedule. It has changed a little bit, so I'll just update you. Tonight, I'm in Kemmerer, obviously, right here. And then on Thursday, I will be at Rich in Rich County, Utah, where the Lyman Eagles girls basketball team, just the girls basketball team, will go play the Rich Rebels, neighboring team from Utah. They meet at least once a year. They played twice last year, and Lyman was able to get both of those wins. So McKinley Bradshaw and the varsity team will be back out on the court on Thursday. Just a girls game, no boys action on Thursday night. We will have that one, and then we will get right back out on the court on Friday. I'll take the trip to Saratoga with Mountain View. Mountain View boys and girls will play at Saratoga on Friday evening. That'll be live on mylocalradio.com. We'll cover both of those contests. And then on Saturday, if you're interested in watching the Lyman boys and Lyman girls on the court at the same time, I'll be in Ethity, I think that's how you pronounce it, for Wyoming Indian and Lyman. So Wyoming Indian, a very talented group for both girls and boys. Should be an interesting matchup there between the, I believe 2A, if I'm not mistaken, 2A Wyoming Indian, who are expected to win the classification maybe in both boys and girls. It'll be interesting to see McKinley Bradshaw and the girls team play against Wyoming Indian, as well as Andrew Housekeeper and some of these boys take on those Wyoming Indian boys on Saturday. Once again, Tuesday today I'm at Kemmerer. Thursday I'll be in Rich for some more Lyman action. Friday is Mountain View at Saratoga in the evening. And then right back at it for a midday contest between Wyoming Indian and the Lyman Eagles, both boys and girls. About 5 minutes, 6 minutes away from tip-off here from Kemmerer, Wyoming. As I said, I talked to Kevin Lueck, and he was able to give me the scoop, give me the rundown of what to expect tonight from his team. Expects a very talented team, a very concentrated team, I should say, concentrated team tonight. Hopes that his team does not necessarily play down to the competition, which Kemmerer might be a bit of a step down from what Lyman had been playing this past weekend in conference play, but hopes that his team really just comes out and competes, tries their hardest, and really just kind of stays focused on what needs to happen. As Kevin has told me throughout the year, he has preached this throughout the season, it's all about getting a shot up every time, something that Lyman has not done throughout the season, even though it's been preached. And that really came back to bite him against Pinedale on Saturday when I think it was a 2-point game. It was either tied or a 2-point game. Late in that contest, Lyman threw the ball away, I believe on 2 straight possessions. And that was the downfall of that game, as Lyman ended up losing by, I think, 4 or 6 at the end of that contest against Pinedale. But those easy layups from Pinedale just made it hard for the Lyman Eagles to overcome that back-and-forth game. But certainly, as I even was talking to Kevin, I said it earlier today on my radio show, if you're looking at the lineups, if you're looking at the records, if you're looking at these records and you're saying, oh man, Lyman's not that good this year, they're having a down year, I think you'll be sorely mistaken if you just overlook them as any team, because the Lyman Eagles certainly have the talent and have the skill to go out and beat any given team on a given night. Obviously, some of those 4A teams like Thunder Basin, Star Valley that they lost to, maybe those teams you're not going to get a win over, but anybody in the 3A classification, Lyman has a chance. If they're making their shots, if they're really competing as hard as possible, they have a shot to win against that team. If they just are looked beyond, certainly can't do that on the varsity level. So the Lyman Eagles girls junior varsity team got a win just before this. You're wondering why this stream is relatively short in length right now as we look to start the boys game. That's because we only broadcast the last 4 minutes or so of that girls game because it was the JV team against the Kemmerer varsity team, so I'm not obligated to cover it, but I wanted to show the last couple minutes there for anyone interested in watching that. So maybe if you have an interest in watching the last few minutes of that girls JV game, after this stream ends, you can go back and watch it at the end of that for the final couple minutes. We're going to take another commercial break here on the MyLocalRadio.com pregame show, brought to you by MyLocalRadio.com. Once again, Dale Anderson's team gets a win. Will Kevin Lueck's team be able to do the same? Stay tuned to find out on MyLocalRadio.com.
When you have any mechanical problems, always think of Reese Auto Service in Lyman first. Doug and the mechanics at Reese Auto Service work on everything from your lawnmower and snowblower to cars, trucks, farm and ranch equipment, and semis. You can also get tires for anything you need at Reese Auto Service. Always visit Reese first. You'll get great pricing and quality-friendly service. Reese Auto Service, 541 Highway 413, Lyman.
Sometimes when you're shopping for a vehicle, you're not sure what you want, so you drop by and look at all the options. Other times you know exactly what you want. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, you can call us or schedule a test drive online. We'll have it ready when you get here. We're here to help you get exactly what you want on your schedule. So whether you want to browse or pre-schedule a test drive, Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet is here for you. 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
As one of the region's most visited websites, MyLocalRadio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Stream your favorite music all day, every day, or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on MyLocalRadio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit MyLocalRadio.com today to stream it all live.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. Orthopedic surgery is the practice of medicine centered around bones and joints. It's all about movement and activity and getting that to be less painful. Watching a patient with a specific problem, whether that's pain or decreased range of motion, and being able to treat them, by far the best part of my job.
Your mobility affects every aspect of your life. When you suffer from an injury that decreases your mobility, or maybe you're just noticing that you're having a harder time balancing and your flexibility isn't what it used to be, call Randy Christofferson at Achieve Sports Medicine. Randy will work with you to improve your overall health by reducing pain and improving mobility. Schedule your appointment today by calling 307-747-4627. Achieve Sports Medicine in Lyman. No excuses, just results.
Back here in Kemmerer, Wyoming. Once again, thank you for tuning in for this Tuesday night marquee matchup between the Kemmerer Rangers and the Lyman Eagles boys basketball teams. Both really looking to get some momentum as their season progresses here. Lyman obviously have lost a few in a row, and will try to get that win to break the trend, the streak of consecutive losses. Meanwhile, the Kemmerer Rangers at 1-13 got their first win of the season over the weekend against Shoshone. They'll try to get their momentum going by winning their first couple games in a row. Well, I guess they're going to do another national anthem here. They did one before the girls' game. We'll take another short break on MyLocalRadio.com. Please join us after this.
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a custom lift kit with new tires and wheels. We've got a huge selection to choose from, so no matter what your style is, We've got the tires and wheels to make you smile. The way your truck looks reflects on you. Get the reflection you want with a lift kit, new tires, and wheels from Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. 157 Bear River Drive. Stop in today.
That was the end of the national anthem there in Kemmerer, Wyoming, where the Lyman boys trying to get a win tonight. Now our starting lineup's about to be announced here. First for the Lyman Eagles. Pretty much been the same starting lineup all year long, barring the injury to Andrew Housekeeper that had to change up some things. Michael Kunzler, Lucas Hansen, looked like he got a haircut over the last couple days. Nice buzz cut for Hansen. Calvin Rogers, Andrew Housekeeper, and of course, the shooter at number 30, Jet Dickerson. Kevin Lueck, the head coach for the Lyman Eagles, assisted by Barry Hill, and Scott Dickerson. Manager is Wes Ayer. And now for the Kemmerer Rangers starting lineup here. Clayton Boyles, Coulter Brunsky, Caden Bowen, the junior. Derek Wilcox, another junior. And finally, number 23, Tanner Plowman, the senior. The only senior starting for this Kemmerer Rangers varsity team. They have three seniors listed on their varsity lineup, their varsity roster. But as I said, Tanner Plowman, the lone starter, that is also a senior. Just about ready to get things tipped off here between the Kemmerer Rangers and the Lyman Eagles live on mylocalradio.com. And the tip has been won by the Rangers, going right to left on your screen. The Rangers wearing their home whites here tonight. Clayton Moyles up top with the ball on the left side. Moyles looking to cut inside, picks up his dribble, throws it down low to his big man. That is Caden Bowen for 2 points. And the Lyman Eagles trail early in this contest 2-0 as Kemmerer scores on their first possession. First possession for the Lyman Eagles here. Kunzler driving in, gives it off to Housekeeper. Housekeeper going to work down the left side of the lane. Unfortunately loses the ball, however. And here comes Kemmerer going the other way. Ball in the corner, back up top where Tanner Plowman has it. Back to the corner, 3 ball from Coulter Brunsky. No good. Michael Kunzler wraps down the rebound. Here he comes. Not looking to waste any time, getting to the rim. Misses that shot. A little bit of a bad angle there for Kunzler as he missed it wide. Tanner Plowman with it once again. Back up top is Coulter Brunsky. Over to Plowman on the left side. Plowman gives it to Brunsky. And down low again inside. Caden Bowen this time gets rejected. A little bit of contact, no call. And Lyman has it going the other way. And the ball is lost out of bounds. And refs say no contact off of Kemmerer, and it will be Kemmerer ball. Bronski with it. Looking to go inside. Looks like Caden Bowen's going to be a big presence for this Kemmerer team. He's got a height advantage, and he's the only man in the paint right now. All four other Kemmerer Rangers are on the outside of the paint. And Bowen draws a foul inside on the rebound attempt. He was being boxed out, and I think they said he was undercut. The foul called against Lyman. That's number 22, Colin Rogers, picking up his first of the game for the Lyman Eagles. Coulter Brunski and Tanner Plowman working the point so far in this contest, and Brunski takes a step inside the three-point line, misses the shot. Chase Richards with the rebound. Richards just into the game for the first time tonight. Richards gives it back to Kunzler. Kunzler working towards his right. Back to Dickerson. Uses a screen from Rogers. Housekeeper checked out early for Chase Richards. And Kunzler gets down the lane through the paint and scores off the window. So the first 2 points to the Lyman Eagles knots things up at 2 here with about 5:35 to play in quarter number 1. Thrown ahead there. Tried to get it back inside, but it was knocked away. Here comes Lyman the other way. He got 2 on none. If Rogers can beat him down the court, he does. And he scores a transition layup for the Eagles. More pressure in the backcourt being implemented here from Lyman. Able to be broken by Kemmerer as they get it down to the baseline, and cutting in, getting fouled on his shot attempt was Coulter Brunski. And Brunski, the junior, will head to the free throw line for 2 opportunities to get his first points. Chase Richards was checking out, it looks like, for Andrew Housekeeper, who ran on the court, but you have to wait until after the first free throw, since it was a shooting foul. First free throw up, and first free throw good on that one. Second free throw. Tried and true for the team in the white. And it's 4-all here early in this one. Lucas Hansen with it on the three-point line. Gets back out up top. And that shot is missed from Dickerson. But Hansen's able to track it down in the deep corner. Gives it off to Kunzler, who drives him down the lane. Was blocked, but a foul was called. And the coach for Kemmerer, Jim Grosilock, did not like that. I think he was more upset with the fact that Lucas Hansen was able to chase the ball down in the deep corner right in front of us. It was a little bit of a bad angle, so that corner might be a little bit cut off. Sorry if you couldn't see it. But I think he was more mad at his players who didn't go after the ball, let Lucas Hansen chase it down. Second free throw is good. So Lyman Eagles back to a 6-4 lead here, and some more pressure in the backcourt, and it's nearly stolen away, but it was knocked out of bounds by Kunzler, and out of bounds. Back to Kemmerer. Caden Bowen inbounding on his own baseline. Didn't expect him to pass right back, but he did. Kemmerer trying to break that press. And it's almost turned over. Went right into the lap of Jet Dickerson, but he was not able to control it. And he lost it out of play. 6-4 here, 4:33 to play in the first quarter. Backed out up top. A 3-ball on that one is no good from Tanner Plowman. Long rebound goes to Lyman. Here they come the other way. Dropping it off to Michael Kunzler is Andrew Housekeeper. Housekeeper with the assist, and Kunzler with the basket. So Kunzler has been big for this team tonight. Speaking of being big, Hansen goes up strong. Through some contact, no call, and an outlet pass right back to Kunzler, who lays it in 2 more transition points. It's the Michael Kunzler show early in this contest. And Jim Grosiak does not like that. And he will call a timeout. We're going to take this timeout too on mylocalradio.com. Please join us after this commercial break.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Back here at Kemmerer, where the Rangers took a timeout after the Lyman Eagles have now stormed out to a 10-4 advantage in this contest. More pressure coming in here in the backcourt for the Lyman Eagles. It's worked so far. Kidd and Bowen had to chase it down. Kemmerer has to get over the line quickly. They do. Here comes Bowen, gives it off, and layup from in close, missed from Colter Brunski, and a foul is called. I believe Joseph Turner with the block there. Kemmerer saying count the basket. We'll have to see if that was on the shot. If it's on the shot, it should count. I still haven't updated the scoreboard. Let's see. Does the shot count? Is it one free throw? And it looks like they are going to count the shot. So Joseph Turner, actually no, not Joseph Turner. They're going to get Jacob, or no, they just had not updated the scoreboard. I was very confused there for a second. Joseph Turner with his first foul, but the free throw missed. So the three-point play not converted there, but Kemmerer gets 2 more and gets things a little bit closer. Thrown down low, and that is Jacob Woodland. He scores 2 more. 3:22 to play here in quarter number 1. No good on that shot attempt. Joseph Turner comes away with it. And here come the Lyman Eagles the other way. Woodland with it up top. Bounces it into Joseph Turner. Turner puts it up. Throws some contact and is fouled. Turner at the line for 2 shots here. The foul called on the newly entered T.C. Coles, one of those 3 seniors for the Kemmerer Rangers. It was Cole's first foul, the second on the Rangers in this contest. Free throw from Turner is up and good, so 13-6 now the lead. Kemmerer trying to beat that pressure down the court. They do get it off to the corner and back out up top. Moyles gives it off. Plowman. Giving it to Bowen. A lot of motion offense here from the Kemmerer Rangers. Maybe taking a page out of the Lyman Eagles playbook after the Lyman Eagles have had success with it. And sure enough, that's 2 more points for the Rangers off of that motion offense. And talking about in motion, that was Michael Kunzler on that one. He was in motion. The ball was not being dribbled, so that's a traveling violation. Plowman picks up his dribble in the right corner, gets it out to his teammate Moyles. On the outside, Bowen with it now. Moyles back to the corner where Coles has it. Coles looks to reverse course, and ball is tipped out of bounds off of the Eagles. And checking back in is Lucas Hansen for Joseph Turner. Chase Richards comes in for Michael Kunzler. Kevin Lueck has a couple words for Kunzler as he heads to the bench, giving him some more instruction. Coulter Brunski with it in the left corner now. Back out up top to Plowman. Kemmerer taking their time on this possession, trying to get the right shot. And Coles steps inside the three-point line. Long miss off of the backboard there, a little bit too hard, and Lyman comes away with it. Dickerson gives it off to Rogers. Rogers at the top of the key gives it to Richards on the wing. Right back down low to Rogers. Rogers can't get the bunny. Hansen grabs the rebound, tries to throw it off the window. No good, and eventually Plowman comes away with the rebound. So a couple more missed opportunities from in close for the Lyman Eagles on that possession. Unsuccessful. Saved there. T.C. Coles chases down before it goes into the backcourt. Brunski over to Moyles. Brunski, no good on that long three, and that one will weakly go out of bounds. Housekeeper lets it go out of bounds. And it will be Lyman ball in the backcourt. So Lyman on offense here. Andrew Housekeeper will walk across the center line with 45 seconds left in this first quarter. Dickerson with the ball on the right wing, passes up an open three. Instead gets back out up top now. Rogers with it, 30 on the clock here. Lyman taking some time. This might be the last possession if Lyman wants it to be so. Chase Richards with the ball at the free throw line, looks at the basket, thinks better of it, gives it off to Dickerson for an open three. Dickerson misses. Hansen fighting for the rebound. Goes to Housekeeper, who drops it back to Hansen. Hansen misses in close, and Kemmerer's with the rebound with 10 seconds to go. Kemmerer is needing to get a quick shot up here. 5 on the clock. 3, back to 2. Brunski from downtown, and that's how the quarter is going to end. The Lyman Eagles enjoy a 13-8 advantage at the break. End of one. From MyLocalRadio.com, the Kemmerer Rangers trailing this one 13-8. Join us after this timeout on MyLocalRadio.com.
If you had a toothache, would you see a foot doctor? Or would you go to the dermatologist to have a baby? Of course not. When your vehicle needs service, take it to the best qualified mechanics. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, our technicians are GM certified service experts. They're trained to know every inch of your vehicle. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Have all your service done at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
Hello all, Dr. Dog here. I want to talk to you about PetMinerals.com. By merging the highest quality veterinary grade ingredients with highly advanced mineral technology, PetMinerals.com produces the most innovative pet supplements on the market. The supplements focus on specific needs like hip and joint, digestive, and overall diet. You and I both know a healthy pet is a happy pet. Show your pets how much you care. Order them supplements today at PetMinerals.com.
Second quarter action starting here from Kemmerer, Wyoming. Lyman with the ball going left to right in the blue, and Lucas Hansen lays it off of the window for 2 more, and it's 15-8, so 13-8 after 1 quarter, and that one's turned over immediately there. Nice interception from Colin Rogers. Gives it off to Dickerson. Dickerson for an open 3, misses that one, chases down his own shot though at the free throw line, gets it back to Kunzler, who will slow things down, maybe just a hair. Goes down the right side of the lane. Kunzler gets 2 more. So Michael Kunzler putting on a show here in Kemmerer. Kunzler with double digits here, outscoring the Kemmerer Rangers all by himself early in this contest. Plowman driving down the lane, gets it off to his teammate. Shot from Plowman just inside the 3-point line. Nice little leaner there, and he got it to go. A smooth stroke there from Tanner Plowman, trying to get the Kemmerer Rangers back into this one. Dickerson moving towards his left. Back out at top where Hansen has it. Throw down low, and off of Kemmerer. It's going to be called off of Caden Brown. Colin Rogers was chasing it down. Inbound goes all the way up top to Colin Rogers, back out to Kunzler. Kunzler going to drive down the left side of the lane this time. Cannot get it to go, though. Rebound ping-ponged around and eventually grabbed by Brunski. Plowman going the other way. Plowman pulls up inside the three-point line at the free throw line. He's got it. An elbow jumper there, and Plowman is heating up. He's got the last 4. And Kevin Lueck maybe sensing a momentum change. We'll call a timeout. We're going to take the timeout, too, on mylocalradio.com.
Bring your vehicle for service at Rocky Mountain Yeti and feel the difference. It's easy. Visit with one of the friendly service riders and then relax and enjoy hot waffles and ice cream. While you relax Yeti style, your vehicle will be worked on by our experienced mechanics. From regular maintenance to major repairs, we do it all. Have your service work done at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston and feel the difference. Get Yeti'd today.
Ooh, yeah.
100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
Back here at Kemmerer, Wyoming. 6:20 on the clock here in this first half action between the Lyman Eagles and the Kemmerer Rangers. Kemmerer has scored 4 in a row to cut that deficit now down to 17-12. Lyman, the guests on the scoreboard, going left to right, wearing the blue and white trimmed uniforms. Dickerson with it for Lyman. Gets it back to Housekeeper. Dickerson up top. Going to attempt another open 3. This one a little bit contested. Misses it. Hansen down low. Tries to back himself into position. Can't get that shot to go. Rebound. Turnaround jumper from Hansen. And that one is no good, but he is fouled. So Hansen has gotten his opportunities late in the season. Most recently against Pinedale. Had a couple opportunities down low where he was not able to score the ball. First free throw is no good from Hansen, so Hansen having a little bit of an off night so far. We'll look to get back on the scoreboard here. Second free throw, rims around, gets the shooter's roll off the back, off of the rim, and gets it to drop. So 18-12 now. The score. Lyman their lead back to 6. 3 from the corner, no good. Rebound pulled down by Woodland. Woodland sends it over on the left side, and Lyman tried to advance it down the court. Maybe not the right decision there, as that one was turned over in the middle of a lot of traffic. That is Plowman with it up top. Plowman moving towards his right. He has scored the last 4 for the Kemmerer Rangers. Throw it inside. Plowman could not get it as the ball was taken away. Lyman's got a 3-on-1 and right down the court, missing the layup, but getting the second opportunity. Believe that might have been Kunzler. I believe that's Kunzler. I couldn't really see through the pileup of bodies there, but give credit to Lyman. 2 more on the board, and Kemmerer going all the way down the court. 2 players fall down. It's a 5-on-3 if Lyman pushes it down the floor, and unfortunately for them, the ball was knocked out of play, so Kemmerer active hands on defense, prevent the 5-on-3 break there as 2 Kemmerer Rangers tumbled into each other underneath the Lyman basket, so they were behind the play. 20-12, 4:55 to go. Inbound right to Kunzler, open for 3, and he does not miss. Michael Kunzler putting on a show tonight here from Kemmerer. And good thing for the Lyman Eagles as they now lead 23-12. If that last basket before the 3 was actually Kunzler's, that would make it 15 on the night for him. Really impressive. Ball thrown down low, and rebound for Lucas Hansen. Jet Dickerson moving the other way. Dickerson puts it up, and Dickerson is fouled as he attempts that shot. So Dickerson to the free throw line for 2 opportunities to score. And a timeout from the Rangers. We're going to take this timeout too. Midway through the second quarter, the Lyman Eagles lead by 11. Join us after we return from this commercial break.
Hello all, Dr. Dog here. I want to talk to you about PetMinerals.com. By merging the highest quality, veterinary-grade ingredients with highly advanced mineral technology, PetMinerals.com produces the most innovative pet supplements on the market. The supplements focus on specific needs like hip and joint, digestive, and overall diet. You and I both know a healthy pet is a happy pet. Show your pets how much you care. Order them supplements today at PetMinerals.com.
Second time out of the game used by Jim Grossilak of Kemmerer, the head coach. And to the free throw line for 2 opportunities is Jet Dickerson. Jet Dickerson hasn't been able to see his outside shots fall, but sometimes they do say seeing the ball go through the net at the free throw line is what can really pick up a shooter. And let's see if that works for Jet Dickerson as he will try his luck from the free throw line. He makes the first, and the second free throw on its way is also good. So nothing but net. So 2 easy points there for Jet Dickerson. Let's see if he's able to find his rhythm, his stroke from outside now. Rebound pulled down, I believe, by Kemmerer inside, and there is a foul against Lyman. So the runner no good from Plowman, but the rebound was pulled down. I believe, if I'm seeing things correctly, that was Caden Bowen pulling down the rebound down low. Right back to him down low. Plowman gives it off on the baseline. A foul is called before the shot, if I'm seeing that correctly. Bowen got it underneath the basket, and Lyman had to foul to prevent the layup. Only the 5th foul on the Eagles, so no foul trouble just yet. But that was a Woodland's 2nd foul, so don't want him to pick up his 3rd here in the first half. Working down low, and that is Derek Wilcox traveling at the free throw line. Maybe a little bit indecisive as he was ready to pass and then decided at the very last moment possible not to, and because of that he dragged his feet and traveled with it. 25-12 the score. Lyman's doubled up the Kemmerer Rangers early in this first half. Back out up top. That is Bradshaw. Bradshaw cutting in right at the face of Hansen. Hansen wasn't ready for it. Puts up the shot, though, and he tried to chase after his own rebound, but it was no good, and Kemmerer with the rebound. Cutting down the lane, it was Coulter Brunski, and he got fouled as he got inside the three-point line, right about the free throw line. He was fouled. He's not going to get a trip to the free throw line, however, as that is only the 6th foul. But for the remainder of the first half, any foul Lyman commits will put the Kemmerer Rangers at the free throw line. So something to be wary of. If you're Kevin Lueck, you don't want to put this team at the free throw line for unnecessary reasons. Rebound thrown all the way out to midcourt. Chased down, though, by Martinez. Thrown down low. And an easy one there for Caden Bowen, scoring that to come in close. 25-14, 3:13 to play. Hopping right into his shot there is Andrew Housekeeper, no good, and a rebound is pulled down by Kemmerer. So some possessions it seems like Lyman has the ball for about a minute, 2 minutes, and then there's other possessions like that one where Housekeeper took it maybe 10 seconds on that total possession, taking it over midcourt and walking right into his shot. And because of that, Kemmerer scores 4 in a row, and it's back to a 25-16 game. So single-digit lead now for the Lyman Eagles, and the foul committed on Alex Bradshaw way outside. Bradshaw, a freshman for this team. The only freshman that plays on a varsity for the Lyman Eagles boys team. Foul, by the way, called on Kemmerer, and another one comes out at midcourt. The first foul was called on Coulter Brunski, his first. This one will be called against A.Q. Martinez, also his first, and that is the 6th foul. So any fouls we have, as long as they're not offensive fouls, will be free throws, and a whistle has blown. I think they're going to just warn the player not to step over the line defending the inbound, maybe? Not exactly sure what the stoppage is for. Or was a foul called? think it's just a warning. I think the Kemmerer Rangers, he stepped over that line on the inbounds pass, Caden Bowen. That will be a technical next time it happens, so something to watch out for there. Kunzler driving to his right, gives it off to Housekeeper. Housekeeper at the elbow, tries to get it over to Rogers. Eventually, Kunzler is able to chase it down with 2.5 minutes to play. Kunzler driving to the right down the lane, parts like the Red Sea, and it opens up for 2 more, and Michael Kunzler's hot night continues here in the first half. He's got 17, if my numbers are correct. He's got 17 on the night, outscoring the Kemmerer Rangers all by himself. From the outside, and that's a 3. That one attempted by Colter Brunsky, who got that one off from downtown uncontested. 27-19 the score. Lyman's lead sitting in an arm's reach of 8. This motion offense has worked tonight so far. Alex Bradshaw is going to step back into a 3, and he's going to hit it. Bradshaw gets those 3 points Kemmerer got right back on the next possession. And Lyman has 30 in the first half and make it a chance for some more as a traveling violation was called. You can see that from that official right in front of us. Started moving before the ball hit the hard wood. Lyman with an 11-point lead, chance to extend that lead. Got 30 points so far. Housekeeper gives it off. Richard looks at the basket as if he's going to attempt a 3. Passes up on it. Probably a smart decision. Hansen with it up top. Over to Richards on the left side. Richards on the wing. Looking to go somewhere with it. Gets it over to Rogers at the top of the key. Rogers calling for a screen. Gets it over to Dickerson down low. Chase Richards is open for a second. Did not get it to him. Down low. Lucas Hansen's gifted with another 2 points. As that one fell right into his lap. A nice pass. Another assist there for the Lyman Eagles. 32-19 the score here with 55 on the clock. Ball chased down in the corner. Chase Richards picks it up. And an outlet pass goes right to Rogers, trying to beat everybody down the court. Rogers was blocked, but he was fouled. Might have been clean up top, but the body is what drew the contact, and a foul against Kemmerer. Foul, by the way, called on Colter Brunsky. His 7th foul, but this is a 2-shot foul because it was on the shot. Second free throw. Let's make it a 15-point game here for the Eagles. And that is up and good. So Colin Rogers, 2 for 2 from the line, gets a pair. Some more pressure from the Lyman Eagles. Chased down there by Clayton Moyles. And Moyles is fouled at the 3-point line. That's not going to please Kevin Lueck, as that'll send the Kemmerer Rangers to the free throw line. It's different if it prevents a layup or a basket or something along that nature, but when you foul a guy 24 feet from the basket when he's not in a shooting position, a head scratcher as a coach that makes you want to tear your hair out, or in Kevin's case, just scratch your head. Foul, by the way, called on Jed Dickerson, his 2nd, so another player for the Lyman Eagles with 2 fouls. First free throw, by the way, was good, so 1 more at the line for Moyles, the sophomore. And he gets a pair, so back to 13, that lead for the Lyman Eagles. 34-21, 35 on the clock here. Chase Richards, see the ball go off his thigh, and that's an easy layup the other way. Talked about that in the pregame show. Can't give up those easy transition baskets. Those kill you every time. Preston Brewer gives it off to Kunzler, who drops it in the corner. Had an open 3 with Colin Rogers, but he didn't like it, so he passed up on it. Kunzler back to Rogers in the left corner. All the way back out up top with 8 seconds to go. Housekeeper looking to go somewhere with it. 5 seconds, drives down the lane, pulls up, and that is going to be a charge with 2.1. That's maybe one that if Andrew Housekeeper had to do back over again, he would take a jump stop before he ran into the defender and made that contact with 2.1. Kemmerer's got a chance for a last-second shot up here, and instead it was intercepted. So that's how the first half is going to end here from Kemmerer, Wyoming, where the Lyman Eagles are leading this contest 34-23. Once again, I'm Sean Bennett. Join us for our MyLocalRadio.com halftime show after this commercial break.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Frankham. As a dentist in Evanston for over 20 years now, my mission has always been to provide quality dental care for people of all ages at reasonable prices. I'm a detail-oriented person, and it's important to me to stay current on new dental procedures and protocols that can help my patients have the best experience and have the best results. Over the years, I've also worked to keep my overhead low so that I can pass those savings on to my patients. I believe everyone deserves quality dental care. Please call us today at 307-789-8910.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. Orthopedic surgery is the practice of medicine centered around bones and joints. It's all about movement and activity and getting that to be less painful. Watching a patient with a specific problem, whether that's pain or decreased range of motion, and being able to treat them, by far the best part of my job.
Your mobility affects every aspect of your life. When you suffer from an injury that decreases your mobility, or maybe you're just noticing that you're having a harder time balancing and your flexibility isn't what it used to be, call Randy Christofferson at Achieve Sports Medicine. Randy will work with you to improve your overall health by reducing pain and improving mobility. Schedule your appointment today by calling 307-747-4627. Achieve Sports Medicine in Lyman. No excuses, just results.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires that offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
Sometimes when you're shopping for a vehicle, you're not sure what you want, so you drop by and look at all the options. Other times you know exactly what you want. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, you can call us or schedule a test drive online. We'll have it ready when you get here. We're here to help you get exactly what you want on your schedule. So whether you want to browse or pre-schedule a test drive, Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet is here for you. 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
When you have any mechanical problems, always think of Reese Auto Service in Lyman first. Doug and the mechanics at Reese Auto Service work on everything from your lawnmower and snowblower to cars, trucks, farm and ranch equipment, and semis. You can also get tires for anything you need at Reese Auto Service. Always visit Reese first. You'll get great pricing and quality-friendly service. Reese Auto Service, 541 Highway 413, Lyman.
Back here from Kemmerer, Wyoming, where the Lyman Eagles are enjoying themselves an 11-point advantage. They had the lead for the entirety of quarter number 2. Had the lead for the majority of quarter number 1. And they had their largest lead of, I believe it was 15 or 16 points. Michael Kunzler was 17 of his own. Here on MyLocalRadio.com, we'll see how Michael Kunzler comes out in the second half, if he can continue that hot shooting from the first half and really look to impress. Meanwhile, Jason Hansen, I've seen him walking around the gym, enjoying himself after watching his JV team defeat the Kemmerer girls varsity team tonight. He was able to get a good look at some of his girls and see who was able to step up in the varsity role, knowing that he has 3 more spots to fill by the end of the year for that regional and state lineup where you can submit 12 girls to the roster. Here on the MyLocalRadio.com halftime show, not a whole lot to talk about. It's been an interesting game for the Lyman Eagles. They've used that motion offense to the fullest of their abilities, but at some times they have also wasted no time off of the clock before shooting, including some possessions where it felt like it was a 5-10 second possession tops for those Lyman Eagles, so that's something to watch out for. In the second half, Kevin Lueck just going to have to tell his team, make sure that you get a shot up every time. That is something that his team has maybe struggled to deal with throughout the season, especially in the second half, getting a shot up every possession down the court. Cannot score unless you shoot the ball. So that is something Kevin Lueck's going to have to talk to his group about at halftime. Say, make sure we get good possessions here in the second half. Because this Kemmerer team, albeit 1-13, they are coming off a win, so they know that they can win a basketball game. Over the weekend, they beat Shoshone. They're going to try to make it 2 in a row here in front of their home fans. Lyman Eagles trying to prevent Kemmerer from getting their second consecutive win. And the second half action will pick up on MyLocalRadio.com after this commercial break.
Bring your vehicle for service at Rocky Mountain Yeti and feel the difference. It's easy. Visit with one of the friendly service riders and then relax and enjoy hot waffles and ice cream. While you relax Yeti style, your vehicle will be worked on by our experienced mechanics. From regular maintenance to major repairs, we do it all. Have your service work done at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston and feel the difference. Get Yeti'd today.
Ooh, yeah.
100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
Dr. Dog, the other day I was at the dog park and ran into Keegan, the Irish setter from up the road. When we smelled hello, I was surprised because he smelled like delicious roasted duck. When I asked if he'd been hunting, he said nein, he had been to see you.
Yes, Mr. Hans German Shepherd, I'm recommending Canine Superfood Advanced from PetMinerals.com for all my canine patients. The powder mixes with your dog food to create a delicious duck-flavored gravy. Order your Superfood Advanced from PetMinerals.com today.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. I perform total hip, total knee, and total shoulder replacement. The huge majority of patients of mine that have undergone total joint replacement have been dealing with pain and disability for many years. After joint replacement and recovery, patients are back to doing the activities that they want to do.
As one of the region's most visited websites, MyLocalRadio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Stream your favorite music all day, every day, or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on MyLocalRadio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit MyLocalRadio.com today to stream it all live.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Back here in Kemmerer, Wyoming for the second half of the action between the Lyman boys and the Kemmerer boys varsity teams. Both fighting for that win tonight. The Lyman boys are back out on the court on Saturday against Saratoga. We will be there to cover that game live on mylocalradio.com. The girls, and just the Lyman girls, not the Lyman boys, but the Lyman girls will make a trip on Thursday. I'll be at Rich County in Randolph, Utah to cover the Rich Rebels and the Lyman Eagles. That will tip around 7 p.m. I believe, same kind of stream as tonight, only there will be no game before it that I'll even stream. I'll only stream the junior varsity game, and then we'll join the tip-off for the girls game about 7 p.m. So Kemmerer has it, going left to right, wearing their white and red trim uniforms, starting off this second half. Or I think it's white and black trim. Kind of going colorblind here for a minute. Offensive foul called on the first possession for Kemmerer, and it gives it right off to Lyman. So a good start to the second half for Lyman. They draw the offensive foul called against Derek Wilcox, his first of the second half, obviously, for either team. Kevin Lueck calling out a play. Lyman going 5 wide. Housekeeper working to the right, cuts it back to the left where Dickerson has it. Hansen on the baseline tried to throw it, looked like to the free throw line where Colin Rogers was, but the ball was knocked away out of bounds. So will remain Lyman possession, just an out of bounds on the sideline. Housekeeper back over to Kunzler on the right side. Kunzler tries to throw it into the free throw line where Hansen has it, but the ball was knocked away. In the corner, Tanner Plowman with it. Plowman for 3, no good. Rebound tried to be pulled down by Caden Bowen, but he went over the back of the Lyman player. Nice job boxing out there, and because of that, that's an offensive foul, over the back foul, and Lyman has it. So 2 possessions, 2 offensive fouls for the Kemmerer Rangers. Lyman Eagles trying to score, extend that lead off of the halftime lead of 11 that they had. Kunzler with it now. Dickerson on the left side reverses it to Kunzler. Kunzler at 17 at halftime, looking to get some more here in the second half. Ball thrown down low. That is Hansen. Hansen throws it up. Nice little scoop shot there for Lucas Hansen. Not sure he saw the rim, but he did use the angle, use the backside of the rim to protect it, and he got 2 more. Right on the near side, that was Colter Brunski with it. Brunski now in the corner, gets it back out up top. Reversed all the way to the other side where Caden Bowen has it. Bowen fighting down low, no good on the shot. That was actually Derek Wilcox, and here comes Lyman the other way. Jet Dickerson not going to stop. Dickerson gets it to go, and 1. Dickerson went through some contact. I believe that might have been Wilcox again, trying to draw a charge, and Dickerson went around him. A blocking foul called as that was Tanner Plowman actually trying to get in position. Plowman was moving, and it's a 3-point play for Dickerson, whom nails the 3-point opportunity from the free throw line. So a 5-0 run here to open up the second half. Or, excuse me, a 3-0 run. They did not score in that last. Okay, now they updated the score. I'm very confused. I thought the Lyman had scored 5 points in this half. They had. Okay. Sorry about that. I was very confused. I was looking at the scoreboard. I was trying to determine if I was going crazy. Maybe I was having flashbacks. But Lyman has scored the first 5 here in the second half. And they now lead by 16 as the ball was taken over midcourt. Kemmerer with it now in the corner. That's Clayton Moyles. Moyles back to Plowman up top. Plowman back to the corner where Brunski has it. Brunski in the deep right corner, gets it back out up top. Coles on the left side. Plowman trying to throw it down low to Bowen, and Bowen goes up through some contact and gets a foul called. It might have been Andrew Housekeeper, the guilty party. We'll have to wait for a second to see who it's called against. And sure enough, it is Andrew Housekeeper. Housekeeper coming in late there on the rotation, trying to stop the much taller Tanner Bowen, excuse me. Caden Bowen, the junior. Still has another year to grow and get more experience for this Kemmerer Rangers team. Second free throw on the way. And that is up and good. Rattles around before dropping. 2 of 2 from the line there from Bowen, and back to a 14-point lead for the Lyman Eagles. Lyman Eagles in the blue, going right to left. Kemmerer in the white and black, going left to right on offense. Lyman with it. Dickerson trying to get in inside. Throws it to the corner where Kunzler has him. Hasn't scored here in the second half. On the outside, Dickerson thought about a three, pump faked. Back to Kunzler in the corner. Kunzler was the hot shooter in the first half. 3 minutes into this third quarter where the Lyman Eagles extended their halftime lead. Now it's a 14. Dickerson picks up his dribble, gets it over to Housekeeper. Motion offense in full effect here for Kevin Lueck. Taking some time off the clock, trying to get an easy basket. Trying to get the right opportunity. Hansen throws it inside. Colin Rogers turning, ball fake, gives it off to Kunzler, misses from down close, and then compounds injury to insult. A foul committed after the missed bunny there, and Kevin Lueck is sent, putting his hands up behind his head, just wondering what his team needs to do to make some of these bunnies that not only tonight, but throughout the season they've missed and sometimes have been costly, especially against Pinedale last weekend. And a traveling violation called as Kemmerer tried to get it across midcourt. Colin Rogers trying to inbound it to Housekeeper. He gets it with some pressure. Housekeeper working towards his right, gets it off to Rogers. Back in the corner where Kunzler ball fakes, cuts down the lane and misses from in close again. Got a little bit too close to the basket. However, the ball was saved right back to Kunzler. Kunzler goes up, gets 2 men to jump in the air, and he lays it in. So Kunzler staying with it, gets his first 2 points of the second half. He's got 19 on the evening. And the lead for Lyman at 16, and a travel in the backcourt once again. So that Lyman pressure has been stifling for the Kemmerer Rangers. Try to overcome tonight. Traveling violation called on Tanner Plowman there. Whistle blow. Yeah, I think it's just for a substitution. As Jacob Woodland checks back into the contest. Callan Rogers out. Dickerson throws it down low. Housekeeper floating back, and he finds himself with 2 more. So the Lyman Eagles almost beat there down the court as Kemmerer tried to outrace them down the court and unsuccessful on the layup. Chad Dickerson drops it off to Kunzler, working to his right. 3's on the clock, 3:33 in quarter number 3. Dickerson from outside, no good on that 3. Hansen, though, taps the ball up to himself, pulls down the rebound, and then he made a mistake of bringing the ball down in the midst of 3 Kemmerer defenders. Gets out of it, however, because a foul was called. So Lucas Hansen, big man, just have to know, don't bring that ball down, because especially when you have 3 guys around you, it's keen for a jump ball. Inbound and a long shot from the outside, no good. Rebound comes out to Kemmerer, going the other way. Kemmerer going left to right with the ball now. It is Coulter Brunski. Brunski open at the 3-point line. He'll attempt, and he's got it. So Andrew Housekeeper late to rotate on that defensive effort. And 3 more for Brunski and the Rangers. Kunzler makes a man fall down. Didn't necessarily see that, so he gives it back out to Housekeeper. Up top. Housekeeper back over to Kunzler. Open shot. Passes up on it. Taking some time off the clock. Probably a smart thing to do, up by 15. Late in quarter number 3. Dickerson over to Woodland. Woodland fumbles it for a second. Is able to get it over to Kunzler. Kunzler with 19 in the game so far. 19 of the 43 for the Lyman Eagles. Kunzler crosses over, goes to his left. Hansen with it up top at the 3-point line, gets inside one-on-one. Woodland working down low. Ball knocked out of his hands. Jet Dickerson with it, pulls up inside the three-point line, and the jumper from about 8 feet away is good. So sometimes it's better be lucky than good. That one almost knocked out of the hands of Woodland for a turnover, but instead it winds up with a 2-point basket for Jet Dickerson. In the corner, Plowman with it now. Reverses course, gets it over to Coulter Brunski, and he loses it. Coming the other way, it's a 2-on-1. Michael Kunzler goes all the way himself and gets 2 more points. So 21 on the night for Kunzler so far, and the Lyman Eagles have a 19-point advantage. Brunski inside, down low, and another easy lay-in there for Caden Bowen. Caden Bowen racking up his point total for the night as well. Inside, he's got a height advantage on this Lyman Eagles squad. Hansen with it, trying to drive on Brunski, and he gets it to go on the low block. So Brunski may needed some help there, didn't get it, and the one-on-one goes to the advantage of Lucas Hansen. Coils with it, driving down the right side of the lane. Hansen with his hands up in the air, and an offensive foul called. Yes, that is one of the myths in basketball, especially high school basketball. You don't actually need to fall down to draw an offensive foul. Usually helps, but Lucas Hansen went straight up in the air. You are given the right to that defensive position as long as it's not directly under the basket. So nice job there from Lucas Hansen to go straight up with his hands towards the ceiling and draw the offensive foul. Foul, by the way, called on T.C. Coles, his second. And talking about 2 more, we're going to say Andrew Housekeeper with the basket there. Getting the lay-in in the lead at the largest it's been now at 21. In the corner, Coils with it. Ball fake, tried to get it out, and he traveled with it, dragged the foot. Nice job defensively there from Kunzler. So Lyman Eagles doing it all here in quarter number 3. They're led by 11 at the break. They've extended that lead to 10 here. By 10 here to 21 as we approach the final 30 seconds of this final quarter. 51-30. Live on mylocalradio.com. Kunzler with the ball on the left side. Gives it inside to Rogers, excuse me. Rogers drops it off. Joseph Turner gets his first basket of the contest. He's got 2 points there. Pressure in the backcourt, 10 on the clock here. Kemmerer, let's see if they realize the limited clock. 5 on the clock now as Plowman will work down. He's going to pull up inside the three-point line, come up just short. Kunzler with the rebound. And that'll do it for the third quarter here. The Lyman Eagles looking to impress. They have done that so far, leading by 23 after 3 quarters. Join us for the conclusion of tonight's action following this commercial break.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. I perform total hip, total knee, and total shoulder replacement. The huge majority of patients of mine that have undergone total joint replacement have been dealing with pain and disability for many years. After joint replacement and recovery, patients are back to doing the activities that they want to do.
Back here on mylocalradio.com for the final quarter of action. Well, Lyman Eagles will have it starting the fourth quarter, going right to left. Shot from in close. Andrew Housekeeper, no good, but he steals it away, and he gets an opportunity at the free throw line for 2 shots after he is fouled. It's a nice job from Housekeeper, sticking with it. Gets the ball back, and he's got a chance to score 2. First free throw is up and good from Andrew Housekeeper. 54-30 the score now. Chance to make that lead at 25 if he makes this free throw. And Housekeeper 2 of 2 from the line, so it's something that Lyman has done pretty well tonight. Shot the ball from the free throw line. 25-point lead with 7.5 to play here in the final quarter. Lyman looking to get that win, that decisive win that haven't had a chance to get this season. Ball is taken away. Down the court it goes. Jack Dickerson no good on the runner. And here comes Kemmerer going the opposite direction. In the corner, that is Plowman with it. Plowman trying to get inside to Bowen. Bowen posting up. Thrown down low right to Bowen, and the ball is knocked out of his hand, but he was fouled. Nice little touch pass there. I believe it was Clayton Moyles, I believe, was the one who threw it inside. But it was not a shooting foul. Inbound goes to the corner, and that's a three-point attempt there for Kemmerer. Kemmerer's got 33 on the night now, 55-33. 6:45 to play in the final quarter. Dickerson throws it inside. Anson has it tipped out, but it tips right back into Anson's hands. And because of that, he has a wide open basket in front of him. So Lyman continuing to pressure here, up by 24. Kemmerer's able to beat it down the court. It goes, and Moyles lays it up for 2 more. Nice layup through some contact there for Moyles. And that one is thrown away on the baseline, so unsuccessful on that possession is Lyman. They turn it over. Kevin Lueck takes the seat on the bench. Obviously, you want to keep the intensity up, keep that effort up, but up by 22. Lyman's doing a good job tonight of sticking to the main principles. And we talked about in our MyLocalRadio.com pregame show and what they needed to do to win. Second chance opportunity is a good again. And it is Coulter Brunski, 2 more. Dickerson with the ball for Lyman on the right side. Gets it back to Anson. Anson throws it down low. That is Rogers with it. Goes up after missing the first attempt. Gets his own shot attempt again. This time it goes in. So Colin Rogers from down low gets 2 more. Ball is ping-ponged around off the backboard there. Tried to get it to Brunski. And immediately thrown down the court. And a turnover. Housekeeper tried to outlet it, but fortunately went to the Kemmerer Rangers instead. And Plowman, not wasting any time on this possession, drives down the middle of the lane and scoops it up with the left hand and scores. Lyman has it now, going right to left on your screen. Or, maybe bottom of the top. It's a little bit of a weird angle they have us set up here at Kemmerer, but not a weird angle on that shot as Colin Rogers found himself all alone in the paint after that roll, and he gets 2 points. Well, that was a bounce pass from Tanner Plowman, or at least it looked like a bounce pass, but no one was on the other side of the paint except for some Lyman Eagles. So that was a turnover. Ball is saved by Kemmerer, and that goes right to Colin Rogers, who drives all the way down the paint. He did everything but make the basket as he misses the layup from in close. Jump ball was called, and possession arrow goes to Lyman, so Lyman has it in a full sail change here. Or, excuse me, Lyman does not have it. It is Kemmerer. Lyman just making a full line change of substitutes. Checking into the game. Plowman with it in the backcourt. Ball knocked out of Derek's hands, and here he comes the other way. Jacob Woodland scores 2. That gets Lyman bench up off their feet cheering. It's an and one, the hoop and the harm for the Lyman Eagles. Chance to make this one a 25-point game once again, as Jacob Woodland will have another opportunity at the free throw line for a 3-point play. Foul called By the way, on Tanner Plowman, that's his third, 7th foul on Kemmerer. So any more fouls here in the final 4:19 will result in Lyman free throws. In the backcourt, Coils off to Plowman. Plowman, and it's intercepted in the backcourt. Michael Kunzler goes all the way, stops, and misses the layup from in close. Chase Richards with the rebound, and Richards will head to the free throw line as he is fouled before he was able to put up the shot. So Michael Kunzler did a nice job. We can credit the Kemmerer defender there for running down the court and not jumping, going for a block, as he just kind of went up in the air. And Michael Kunzler expected the defender to jump in the air, maybe go for a block, and he stayed right down with him. So Kunzler was not able to make the shot, a contested shot from in close. Chase Richards got the rebound, and he gets a 1-and-1, makes the first, so he's got another one. Largest lead of the game at 26 now. And the second free throw is up and good, so 27-point lead. A couple more substitutions here for Lyman. Kunzler remains in the game. Housekeeper in. Dickerson, Rogers, and Hansen in for the Eagles. Nearly dropped there by Brunski. Could have been another turnover in transition basket, but he's able to regain it. Working down low, putting it up on that shot attempt is Derek Wilcox. And he goes to the line for 2 shots after being fouled. 66-39 the score. Wilcox at the line for 2 shots here. And the first one's off the right side of the rim. Rolls out to the left. No good. Coaches from Lyman calling out a play. And the second free throw rims around and drops for Wilcox. So 66-40. Housekeeper bringing the ball across with some pressure from Moyles. Able to handle it no problem. Dickerson over to Kunzler. Kunzler working back towards the middle of the court. He's going to drive right down the right side of the lane, and he is blocked but fouled. Coulter Brunski, I believe, is going to be the victim of the foul, or be the accused. I guess you could say Michael Kunzler is the victim since he's the one who took the contact. 4th foul on Brunski, by the way, so one more and his night is over. And that one just over the rim and good. It's 20 on the night for Michael Kunzler, the leading scorer. At 17 in the first half, has kind of calmed down since then, but yeah, he's got another one. So 21 for Kunzler, a career high for him. Showing out tonight for the Lyman Eagles boys basketball team here in Kemmerer. Ball's taken away on the right side. That is Housekeeper with it. Housekeeper driving down the lane, lays it off the window, and good. The hoop, the harm. And a 3-point play will look to be converted at the free throw line. Lyman has put up a season high in points. It's 70 points on the night. Chance to get to 71 with a free throw. Albeit playing down a class in 2A against Kemmerer. It's still an impressive win tonight. 70 points on the board. Doesn't happen by accident. That's an aggressive team. Shows an aggressive team, and that is really how you would describe Lyman tonight. 3:28 away from a victory, a convincing victory over the 2A Kemmerer Rangers. Free throw is good, so Andrew Housekeeper has got all 3 points on that one. Some more substitutions in here for Kemmerer. In the corner, 3 ball from Brunski, no good. Rogers pulls down the rebound, crosses over, looking to get it, loses it again. Takes a tumble at the free throw line, and Kemmerer's got it coming the other way. And a blocking foul is called there. Andrew Housekeeper goes to the ground, comes up smiling after that one because he knows he probably didn't need to take a charge there, up by 31, but you got to love the intensity, got to love the effort for this Lyman Eagles team. Trying to get it any way they can this season in a 31-point victory, or 30-point lead right now. Going to be a victory in a couple minutes. Should do the trick for this young Lyman Eagles team trying to learn how to win. Second free throw from Brunski is no good off the left side. Hansen chases it down in the corner, and Hansen throws it right off the chest of Sean Crank, a senior for Kemmerer. And Lyman has it. A timeout, Lyman, with 3:02 on the clock here in the fourth quarter. Lyman, a 30-point lead. Join us on mylocalradio.com after this commercial break.
Some folks say that life can be measured in seasons. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet in Evanston, we have vehicles for every season. From new to experienced drivers, we understand that safety, affordability, and great mileage are always on the must-have list. So whether you're just starting out or it's time to expand your fleet, we've got every season covered. Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. Stop in today, 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
Hello all, Dr. Dog here. I want to talk to you about PetMinerals.com. By merging the highest quality veterinary grade ingredients with highly advanced mineral technology, PetMinerals.com produces the most innovative pet supplements on the market. The supplements focus on specific needs like hip and joint, digestive, and overall diet. You and I both know a healthy pet is a happy pet. Show your pets how much you care. Order them supplements today at PetMinerals.com.
Back here on mylocalradio.com for the final 3 minutes of action. That is Housekeeper with it. Inside, turning around, blocked there from Kemmerer. And here comes the Kemmerer Rangers. Kemmerer coming the other way, misses that shot, and Michael Kunzler with it now. 2.5 to play. That shot is up, no good. Rebound pulled down low, and Andrew Housekeeper gets another one. Not exactly sure what Kevin Lueck is doing. Maybe just making the drive home feel a little bit longer for us. Here at mylocalradio.com, he calls another timeout, up by 32 points. Whatever works for the head coach. We're going to take a timeout too on mylocalradio.com.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Stream your favorite music all day, every day, or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Well, Kevin Lueck used his penultimate timeout, his second to last timeout there, up by 32. Doesn't look like it was maybe just a regular substitution. Looks like maybe he was taking out those group of starters as a new batch of younger players have come in the game for the Lyman Eagles. Kemmerer has it now across the center line. Preston Brewer defending. Crank sees the ball go off of his hands out of bounds. They're going to say it went off of Lyman. So 120 seconds left on the clock, 2 minutes exactly. 32-point lead for the Lyman Eagles. That is Crank with it up top. Gets it over to Plowman. Plowman throwing it inside. Turning, spinning, and winning is Derek Wilcox with the basket down low. 73-43 the score now. Bradshaw travels with it. Bradshaw near midcourt started to drag that foot, and he traveled. 73-43, 1:30 left on the clock here. Crank with it up top, gets it inside, back out to Bowen. in the corner. That is Plowman with it. Back to Crank on the left side of the key. 3-point attempt there from the outside. No good. Colter Brunsky pulled down. Rebound eventually pulled down by Braxton Bradshaw. 60 seconds remain in this contest. Once again, we'll be back in action on Thursday when the Lyman Eagles girls basketball team take on the Rich County Rebels. Once again, we'll have 2 streams up running of that. Ryan Steinekert, host of the Rich Rebel Rundown, will have his own stream. And if you're interested in watching the Lyman Eagle broadcast, my version, tune in to the Lyman Eagles broadcast. It will be labeled Lyman. We'll have Lyman in the title with Lyman in parentheses, saying Lyman broadcast. That is Thursday, tip-off 7 p.m. Expect the pregame to go on about 6:45 p.m. 3 is missed, but the rebound cleaned up and put in from Derek Wilcox for 2 more. So trying to trim that lead just a bit here as the clock gets closer to 0. 30 seconds to go, 73-45. See if Lyman can hit the 3/4 century mark. From the outside, Alex Bradshaw, no good on that shot attempt. Rebound pulled down from Kemmerer, and a foul is called with 21.6 to play. At the free throw line for a 1-and-1 there. That free throw was no good from, I don't have his name. It says Clayton Moyles, but he's already on there. So I'm not sure who is number 21 for their team, but as it stands, it won't really matter much. 5 seconds to go, and Lyman will just hold the ball and wind up winning this one 73-45, led by the scoring of Michael Kunzler tonight. The Lyman Eagles walk off with a victory 73-45. That's going to do it for our coverage here from Kemmerer. Join us on Thursday for the Lyman Eagles varsity team, girls varsity team playing against the Rich Rebels, live at 7 p.m. on mylocalradio.com. On Friday, we have Mountain View boys and girls against Saratoga. And then Saturday, I'll be in Etha, Wyoming, for Wyoming Indian against this Lyman Eagles boys and girls varsity teams. That's going to do it for us here from mylocalradio.com. Thank you for tuning in and join us on Thursday for our next coverage of Lyman Eagle basketball.